Yo, what up?
你要见还是我
Yo, what up?
你要见还是我
It's Razor Pop lah.
What's up guys, Bryan and Razor Pop here on RazorTV. Now today, my guests tonight in the studio have played at the 2007 Daybeats Festival. They were winners of Power 98's Power Jam in 2008. They were recently named Best English Local Act by the Sunday Times in December 28th of last year, and are now currently recording their full-length album to be released sometime this year hopefully. And I'm talking about King Kong Jane. Hi! Okay, well, thanks for coming to the studio guys. Okay, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rishan, I play the guitar.
Hi, I'm Tian Ping and I'm the drummer.
I'm Ian, I play the guitar.
Hi, I'm Ren Chen on bass.
And I'm Colin on vocals.
Bro, how come the frontman must be last? Style, is it?
Good things come
style.
last,
I thought good things come in small packages.
Oh, that's true too.
I describe your music as like uplifting, upbeat pop anthems and like intense rock rhythms. Do you think it's a good description of your music?
Honestly, sometimes we're not too sure ourselves.
Okay.
It's like, I think whenever you have a band, people will try to define you. Like, are they pop rock? Are they emo? Are they alternative rock? And I think at the start, even up to now, we struggle with it quite a bit. Like, what the hell should we call ourselves? And sometimes when we think we're onto something and then we write a new song that's entirely not what we thought we were supposed to be. So we prefer not to define it so much lah. But nowadays we usually use alternative rock but with a pop edge. Because I think the consistent thing about our songs is that we always have a very strong focus on the melody.
Can you tell me a little bit about the history? When were you guys formed?
When we formed? 3 years ago, back when we were schooling together. And
which school was that?
Which school was that? We can't seem to remember, but
yeah, I know you've told the story a couple of times, but this is for people who don't know you, okay? People who don't listen to radio and don't watch terrestrial television, they're only on the internet, you know, and they haven't seen you guys at shows. So you have to tell them the name, because King Kong Jane is a very memorable name.
Yep.
So why King Kong Jane?
Okay, Tian Ping.
What? Say what? You came up with the idea. You're a pioneer. It's all in the acronym.
Okay.
That's all I can say on TV.
So it's KKJ.
Yes.
And what does KKJ stand for?
Something.
Think Hokkien.
Think Hokkien.
Yes.
Okay, and that's all you can say about it.
Yes.
So we're on the internet, so you can be less cryptic than that. No, you can say a little bit more.
So we can.
Sorry. Say again.
What?
Okay, now you guys just performed on the 7th of February at the opening of the Dating Violence Awareness Week, and the whole week sort of culminates on like the 14th on Valentine's Day, right? Today is Friday, so it's the eve of Valentine's Day. If you had to like pick like a song, one of your guys' original song for Valentine's Day or for Valentine's, which song would it be and why? That's easier. Why is it easy?
Go away. I guess it would have to be If It Wasn't For You lah.
there's no lah.
If it wasn't for you.
Okay. If it wasn't for you, no lah. No lah.
Everything seemed that familiar until I met you like a bird with gone. You taught me how to live in the way it's now that way. You're always there for me, even when I think that's a dream.
What is If It Wasn't For You about?
It's about paying tribute to the people who helped you to get to where you are. So that you could be a person, could be many people. In this sense, I think it's both to our close friends, our partners, our fans. Yeah, it's a you that could mean a lot of things. It's just about being thankful to the people who help you along the way.
Okay, are you guys all attached? Who's single and who's attached? Yeah, more or less. Yo, why,
No, we're single.
How come you're not allowed to say whether you're attached or single? Hey, bro,
It's
relax.
a rock star thing. You must always be available. Attached and available.
Hardships of being in a full-time band.
I think when 5 guys get together to do anything, there are bound to be differences at times.
Any massive fights?
Massive fights. No physical ones. Intellectuals.
So Colin may be the front person of the band, the front man of the band, but who's actually the real leader? Because you know every band, the real leader is actually could be the drummer. Like in my band, I'm the leader.
Wow.
Yeah. So drummers have to be the leader because they're the backbone of the band. Anyway, the foundation, man. Come on, man. But who's the real leader of the band? Who has the last say usually?
The interesting thing about our band, which I have sometimes seen in contrast to other bands, the way we write songs is we each individually write our own parts.
Okay.
So we don't really have a leader per se because each of us just plays what we want to play and we don't care what the others think. Then it's almost like that. Almost like that. So I tend not to. I don't even know what he plays sometimes or something like that. So I just do what I feel fits in, and everyone will agree.
What was the response coming out of Baby? Because you guys formed a band and started writing original songs for Baby. That's 2007. What was the experience like, and what was the response coming out from that? And when I say response from the public.
In terms of response, I guess there were blog entries and forum posts here and there, but nothing really overwhelming. I think part of it could have been due to our slot for Babies wasn't exactly the best one. It was quite early. I mean, it wasn't even dark yet. I remember, we literally opened the entire festival with the first.
So it was the first day.
On the first day, yeah.
First act.
So Friday. Yeah. Some of my friends couldn't even make it because they were still at work.
So it was basically 6:30 p.m. Was when you opened Baby.
Yes, we opened Baby.
Yeah.
Sounds very grand, but yeah, the crowd wasn't as huge as we would have liked it to be. But nevertheless, it was still Baby. It's still the largest indie music festival in Southeast Asia. So, looking back, I guess we're still proud of it. It led on to bigger things. I'm not sure if we might be where we are today without it.
I'll show you, man. Let's show the world what we have got. Tell me who you wanna be. Tell me what you wanna see. Don't be shy, don't go too hide it. And if you got it, then just own it. What's the use of having a gift that you wish no one in the world could see? Show me yours, I'll show you, man. Let's see if you know where it should belong. Tell me when did you last have a really big brown lollipop? Come on baby, come on board now. Take a chance, only take a bow wow. What's the use of having a life when you don't know the way it should be lived? Yeah. Show the world what you got, don't you be afraid. What's the worst that could happen to you anyway? If you wanna get, go get it, don't you hide away. What really matters is that you can tell the world you tried. No, oh, 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 oh. No, oh, 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 oh. No, oh, 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 oh. So come and show the world what we have got, yeah.
Well, except some people complained that my skinny jeans were too red because I wore red ones, you know.
After Babies, right? Why compete in a competition like Power Jam?
I think we try to make a highlight per year for ourselves, so that to challenge ourselves and to improve ourselves.
So the highlight this year would obviously RazorTV interview. That's the highlight of the year.
The rest of them can rest already.
Sure not, brother. Okay, so the highlight this year is obviously you guys are recording an album, right?
Yes, the eternally recording album.
Eternally. How long have you guys been recording this album?
1 year, yeah.
1 year, and what's the status?
We're almost there. We are recording about 10 or 11 songs, so the basic recording is done. We are halfway through mixing now. So what's left would be mastering, actually printing the CDs, design, and deciding on the album launch as well. So hopefully this year can. I think can. Sure can.
Do you guys have day jobs?
Yes. Fortunately and unfortunately.
Okay, I just want to go into like your sentiments on the local scene. Now the question is like, do Singaporean musicians / bands lack real talent? Or are Singaporeans a tad too critical or of their own?
I'm aware that people have no faith in Singapore brand.
Okay.
I believe we have talent, but most of us are not willing to break out of the regular job routine. Getting a day job and maintaining a life, a normal life. So we are not willing to break out of that and do a band full time and push all the way and tour and do all that. So if no one is willing to do that, then no firm or no company will be willing to start marketing them.
Chicken and egg.
The large companies or record labels, they're not coming in to support the local bands sufficiently enough. I think it's also partly because our own Singaporeans, the mainstream people, are not exactly very supportive of local bands, and Singaporeans would rather pay like $95 or $125 to go for a concert, but they're not willing to go to home club to pay to watch a band play. So I think that you need people to support before you can grab the others in, like to others to sponsor or to publicize.
But I mean that's the problem because local bands have not proven themselves on a big scale. So it's like the big companies, they know that when they bring in big names from overseas, they will get ticket sales. But when they put local acts, they don't get ticket sales.
Correct.
So the problem is it's an evolving thing. As more bands get a bit more exposure, then bigger companies start to trust the local scene a bit more.
Yeah, it's like steps. You got to prove yourself. You see.
I think it's getting better and better.
Yeah.
In recent years, it has really gotten a lot better.
That's why they say paying your dues is. That's what paying your dues is.
It's not a problem that can be solved overnight. Yeah, it's not some big company just suddenly come in. Hey, let's make all local music big.
Yeah.
Magically, it does. It doesn't. Do that. It's not. Doesn't work that way.